Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be discussing the issue that arose in the last video, which was about the Quake Champions regression, which was some stutters and frame pacing issues, which was caused by some issue that I didn't know, and it turns out it was related to the Steam overlay being off, and whether it's an A and B update or something like that, I have no idea, but I have some fixes for it now, and I can show you and guide you how to actually apply those fixes. And yeah, let's get right into it. So just after I actually uploaded the video, I actually also posted this on Reddit, which was one of the most successful posts, which was on the Quake Champions community. By the way, if you don't play Quake Champions, I would recommend playing it because it's quite a nice game. And also, if you do play it and are not in the subreddit, you can go there because these people were the most helpful with the issues that arose. Maybe because, I mean, Shift and Tab get pressed a lot in Quake Champions, and also a lot of Quake players tend to disable those creature comforts, which sometimes get in the way of their during their play sessions. Yeah, so we have this. So I posted my video and told them what the issue was, and then there were people that came up and said that they do have the same issue, and it comes up around like 15 to 20 minutes later after playing, which is a little less than mine. So it does indicate that there might be some kind of Steam A to B testing, but yeah, I don't know really. But anyway, mine was 40 minutes, so exactly 40 minutes into my gameplay, it actually started lagging like insanely bad. And yeah, I do think, no, wait, if we consider that there are login screens or like loading screens, this is self-explanatory, especially if you're on ultra textures and you're off a hard drive. This is pretty much to be expected. Maybe it's talking about like game time, which is maybe around that minute mark, or maybe he's played 2 games and he just like sums the game time up, not the whole like session. Anyway, this person right here, they said try adding LD preload commands to the launch arguments and it'll fix it. And a lot of people said, I mean, me as well, I just did it, and it seemed to be a fix, which is how we're going to actually fix the issue here. And yeah, I'll show you what I've done. So there was this guy as well who actually pointed out the same thing, which was again reported on another game, I think. And we can see here that we've got lag spikes after 20 to 40 minutes of playing on Linux, which is, I don't know why it does that. I mean, we disabled a feature. It's not like we turned something on that broke it. But anyway, I think it's due to the fact that this the overlay is actually how Steam like puts game mode and other launch commands into the game. So when you don't have the overlay, you have to preload stuff. Don't ask me questions, okay? Just, I don't know what's going on, but like, it's an issue, and I think I know like at least somewhat of where it's coming from. So yeah, and we've got the people speaking here, and for the workaround, which was done by a person called She Melody. And they wrote, were you able to fix it with the LD preload method? And here's the LD preload method if you don't have game mode or Mango hood, and possibly other commands as well, but I have no idea. I mean, we have the Mango hood and game mode options here, so yeah, if you're getting the same issue and got like other parameters enabled, yeah, I really don't know. Just tell me in the comments. I'll try to help as much as I can, like get some people into it, like the people here, or I would guide you to do what you have, or I would tell you what to do to actually get to a better conclusion. And here we go. We've got the If you need Mango Hood, you just go for this thing, which is VK loader layers, enable VK load in layer Mango Hood overlay x86-64 command, and we've got the game mode, which also includes the VK loader. So if you don't need Mango Hood but you need game mode, which they made it sound like it's a bad thing to turn on, or like it's something you don't turn on. But yeah, I mean, it does affect your FPS a lot in Quake Champions especially, and it makes it more smooth. So I don't know why they said that, but okay. Here we go. So you just remove this because you don't need Mango Hood, and you add this, which is a pointer to where the file is located, so the lib game mode SO. And then you add game mode because it's mandatory, and then command. So I can show you what exactly I've done to actually enable it for my Quake Champions gameplay, and I'll see you in a second here. Alright, so as we can see, we're in my Steam library. You can go to properties on Quake Champions, and here we go. We're on the same page. We've got the enable Steam overlay. So if you don't want to go through the like weeds and stuff figuring out what's going on, and you don't mind the overlay, just go and enable the overlay. That's the easiest option here. So most people, I think, are going to do that. But if the overlay is getting in your way, it's making your experience worse and stuff like that, you should proceed with the launch options, which I have here, because the overlay does open a lot when I want to tab, and before that I was like shifting, and it's pretty yeah, I mean, you do understand it, right? If I was walking slowly in Quake and then try to see the stats, you can't really do that with the overlay, because like it's gonna open up the overlay instead of actually opening up the tab and also pressing shift at the same time. So yeah, I mean, that's my personal issue. Maybe it doesn't affect you, and yeah, this does happen in other games from what I can tell if you disable the overlay and have commands written in it, so game mode run or Mango Hood, stuff like that. So yeah, let's get to the point. So these were my commands beforehand: game mode run dxvk async 1, proton no esync 1, and command. So what I just added was the pointer to the location where the game mode auto so.0 was, which was this, and added LD preload, and the pointer is actually in quotes. So yeah, you just do that and add game mode run. You just leave it as is, and then dxvk async. These, I know that this is like not mandatory anymore. Actually, it's not even needed. But I still have it. I don't know why. I just didn't remove it, because I mean, there's a lot of variables that could lead to failure here, and I don't really want to do anything. It was, I mean, more than I need to. So yeah, here we go. So proton no esync and then command. So if you do these, it will fix itself. And yeah, hopefully this taught you something. Hopefully this fixed your issues. I mean, this is a general problem, so it's in any game you would really come across, I think, at least if they're Proton games, and if they have game mode run and or Mango Hood, and have the Steam overlay disabled in those games. So yeah, I mean, it's basically any game, from what I know. Again, I mean, it can vary from game to game basis, and if you do not experience it in a certain scenario, please tell me in the comments. I would love to hear that. And yeah, I hope this fixed your issues. Again, feel free to reach out to me in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!